Test, 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 test. The live broadcast. Test, 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 test. Well, ladies and gentlemen, apparently, somehow the wonderful Hardcore Bubba 85 got reported on PlayStation app or network or something. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's because somebody didn't like what I had to say. Oh well, tough shit. Suck it up. Don't be a pussy. But anyway, obviously, I tried sharing the link for the broadcast on PlayStation. And I'm reported. I ain't been online in a week, but so hopefully people can come in, share the link, so that way they can get this live broadcast. We are live tonight, FTR A-League, Talladega. Hoping to see some two-wide racing. These guys usually mix it up pretty well. This is where you'll see some guys try to shoot off in pairs. You're going to start seeing some guys working together, pushing. We are in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. I will give you a points breakdown in 1 second. Let me just get this up for you. This is the last elimination race of the playoffs for this round, for round 2. We had Iowa last week. We're now at Talladega. Next week we got that wonderful Road America, which is going to be fun. We're going to shoot over to the playoff points. Give me 1 second, guys. Right now we have William Racing, or Billy Holcomb as we know him, 435 in P1, typical in P2 with 415. Eagles P3 with 332, C-Fan in 4th with 293. Hollywood in 197. So it looks like after tonight we're going to have Billy Holcomb, typical Eagles, and C-Fan running for the championship. So we've seen these guys battling out all season. We know that C-Fan, Billy Holcomb, Eagles, typical, all 4 of these guys have been in the mix with each other all season. I'm curious to see how this is going to play out. It's going to be it's going to be a fun championship. Sorry, I just tried to share the link again in the PlayStation group, and like I said, some bitch didn't like what I had to say apparently, or at some point, or somebody got their tampon stuck in their nose or their asshole, so I'm temporarily banned on PlayStation. So whatever, we're gonna have fun tonight. Once I get some invites. I'm not really sure who is going to be in the race yet, but typically at Dega, we have good turnouts. We got good turnouts at plate tracks. Hopefully we see some two-wide racing, some high line forming up, challenging the low line. It's tough here. Guys like to come up, jump up, and bail. Take a position and bail, and then they'll drop right back down to the low line. These guys have historically tried pushing the high line, throughout the race. So we shall see. If anybody that's streaming or watching, can share this link into the PlayStation chat, because I'm banned or blocked or reported or whatever. So every time I try to put the link in the app, it says that it's been reported. So whatever. PlayStation safety can suck my butthole. But anyway, like I said, again, FTR A-League live at Talladega. It's going to be fun. Going to be fast. Speeds of 212, 215, 218. I don't think we'll see any in the 220s, but who knows? This is A-League. These are really fast guys. You might see guys running 270, 280, 290, 5,000 miles an hour. But yeah, so that's A-League, FTR, Talladega. Now that my rant is over about being banned, we're going to do a shout out real quick to our sponsors. We've got Tees by Maddie, Wheels on Wheels, and our main sponsor, our longest sponsor so far, Van Wickle Auto Supply in Napa. Thank you very much to them. Thank you very much to all three sponsors. We will see some Napa Blimp Cam tonight. Maybe we'll see some Wheels on Wheels drive-bys. Or maybe we'll see some front shots on Tees by Maddie, running that hood view, checking out some good bumper action there. We'll see. We're going to get a lot of camera angles coming at you guys. Try to scroll through the field. Hopefully these guys stay pretty close. Once you lose the draft at Dega, it's basically a wrap. Hopefully nobody loses the draft at stage 3, because that's really, really a bad break on stage 3. At least with stage 1 or 2, you're not going to get lapped. There's not going to be a ton of lap people. So if you do lose the draft, you're pretty much safe. You got a high likelihood, unless there's a 2 or 3 car wreck that no caution flies out. Even if you do go a lap down, you got your chance of getting your lap back, because it's such a big track, you're not going to go multiple laps down. However, we'll see if this PlayStation safety, maybe they should safety report themselves for the terrible lobbies that they've been having on Sunday nights. We saw the B-League finish under caution because the lag at 8 o'clock, absolutely atrocious. So maybe I should start reporting them for being horrible, horrible hosts. So we'll see. We'll see if lag is a factor tonight. Typically at these tracks, you'll see some swerving left and right. Guys hitting the butter, pushing up through the turns. One of the big things is the draft. If guys aren't careful, start to wash up. This track is patience, which seems to... This is one of the number one tracks everybody plays. This in Daytona. So people think that if they see a car start to wash up, that's an open invite for a spot. So we'll see. I don't have Luggy up here. I'm going to assume Rig is on personal time right now, and he will be back qualifying. So I'm going to jump in and watch qualifying so we can see what's going on. Try to scroll through the field and see what we got. Five laps of qualifying, Talladega. Probably see. You're not going to see guys going to the pits. It's way too short of a qualifying. You're not going to get a super fast lap. Always when I'm qualifying, I try to be the third car in the train. It seems to be the best spot. A lot of people don't like leading here up until the end of the stage. I prefer to lead the whole race. I don't care. Unfortunately, I messed up and didn't realize that we moved B-League to 7 o'clock to try to beat the lag, and it didn't work. So I did miss the race Sunday, but everybody knows that's probably for the better, because I tend to make my car about the whole track wide. So we're going to scroll through the field right now through qualifying while we don't have to worry about calling out any action. In that number 8 Hellman's car, we got HMB the Machine. We're going to call him the Hellman's Man Baby, the Machine, in that 8 car. We got War in that 90 car. Love that car, that Maxim car. He's been not really having the season that he wanted. He's been missing a couple races. Good to see him come back. He got a curse of that bubble luck with that same car. Gunner in that 20 Toyota. Pretty little machine there. Henson racing in that 54 Twix car. Henson's always a challenger in these places. You see already these guys are starting to swerve a little bit in these turns, get up into the yellow, get up into the wall. Typical, one of our top 4 in the points, running smart in that 13 finishing touch Toyota. He was in the booth last week with us. Hollywood 2RS. As you've seen, he's in trouble. He's not going to have a fast lap in that 92 Musselman's Apple car. A little Chevy Camaro going on. Sleep well. Yeah, you're going to sleep well outside of the draft there, Hollywood. Hopefully your race goes a little bit better than that. I'm not sure what happened. Dan the man in that 4 car, that 4 Chevy. He's been a challenger in some of these races. Eagles in that 47. Eagles is one of those ones in the top 4 in points. He's always exciting. We've seen some trick stuff from him. Eagles is looks like these guys are going to try to make a pit. Eagles is a master of coming up with some kind of devious plan on plate tracks or any track in particular. But wow, I don't know what Lynchy Poo's doing there, but Lynch is kind of scaring me. Eagles gets a little pinched up. 9 of that heavy duty, big booty rocking. Running at Bass Pro Shops. Camaro. My son Eagles, yes ma'am. Mr. Holcomb William Racing in that 51 Repairables car. Or, yeah, something like that. Repairables I'm going to go with. Running that Chevy Camaro. He's going to be a fast one. Reckless Racer in that 36. The man that lives up to his name. He's going to be one to watch in these turns. I will take a corner with him, see how sloppy he gets, see if he's able to maintain. Kind of ride up, pretty smart. Stay behind Lynch there. C-Fan. He's not doing the Princess Diana wave, but he's our 4th place point contender right now for the championship. He will be moving on to the next stage after this race. Dunlap Racing in that 66 Toyota Camry, rocking that VSI car. Good old Swamp Ass. Everybody loves some Swamp Ass. Swamp Ass is good for throwing a monkey wrench in people's plans. Running up there in the front at the right points, putting some pressure on these guys. Kind of running weird lines on these guys right now. I don't know really what's going on here. Maybe we're at the end of qualifying. We got Lynch in that 7 car. It looks like we do. We're at the end of qualifying. Toe Touch in that 8 Bass Reapers. Bleachy Bones making a reappearance in that 5 car. That's impressive. We ain't seen Bleachy Bones in a long time. Bleachy used to run down in the B League with us, and he wasn't kind of really liked. He had a style that kind of created issues for people. I'm going to go with these guys are kind of doing a little bit of a parade lap. Try to maybe let somebody get on typicals around. Maybe that's the end of the ball. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we're having lag issues already, guys. Mr. FTR, can you confirm or deny lag issues? Because we've seen a lot of weird stuff go on in this qualifying with guys being wrapped up and, split up. Trying to figure out what's going on. Hollywood already parked. Now, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, it is just qualifying right now. So hopefully no lag reported. All right, well, that's good to know. End of qualifying. Maybe that's what it was. We all know that this is a long track, so they may have all kind of just bunched up on qualifying. All right, well, we will stay in the lobby real quick and then back out, see who got the pole. I'm going to go with Mr. Holcomb for the pole. Nope, look at Little Lynch with the pole. Reckless Racer second, Bleachy Bones third. We got 17 drivers tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 17 drivers, as long as everybody's... Or 16, I'm sorry. I'm number 17 like an idiot. Let's see. Lynch, Reckless, Bleachy, Henson, I Will Back Out, Dan the Man, War, Billy Holcomb, Gunner, Heavy Duty, and I'm going to back out. Well, what's up, JD? So we just saw 5 laps of qualifying. Saw 2 lines running, which was nice, a low and a high. I anticipate us having that throughout the race as well. It'd be nice to see, especially with 16 drivers, see 8v8, see if these top 4 kind of work together, see if any friendships are going to create for the a big points push. JD, stay safe out there on the road, brother. Again, real quick, we'll do the points. Sorry about the sniffles and the shitty voice. My allergies are kind of kicking my ass. Mr. Holcomb with a pretty steady lead, 435. Typical at 415. Now, if Typical pulls an upset and can get the pole, win the stage 1, stage 2, those are bonus points on for playoff points. So that's going to be a huge attempt for him to close this gap. Eagles is pretty far back at 332 and C-Fan at 293. So right now, if it stays this way and we don't lose Billy Holcomb and Typical, those are going to be your final 2 races for the championship. But right now, it's the 4 of those guys. Billy, we got the join request. This jammers, boys. Big Rig will be on shortly. Maybe he'll be able to share. Thank you guys for watching. Big news, we will be doing checkers or records tomorrow. We will not be doing it during a broadcast of a race. So, for everybody that's been asking, we will be doing checkers or records tomorrow. 9 o'clock, I believe we're going live. I don't know if Rig's got anybody up for checkers or records yet. So, if not, if anybody wants to jump up in checkers or records tomorrow, we've been doing this new thing. We're going to do trucks tomorrow. Last week we did dirt track, 2 races, 3 races on the dirt track while doing checkers or records, make things a little bit interesting. Look at Lynchy Poo in that number 7 Brant car. We are green. Lynch. A lot of weird names up front. Lynch, Reckless Racer, Bleachy Bones. Then we got Henson, Dan the Man, War. Billy Holcomb, Heavy Duty. Let's see how they make it through these turns. The first couple turns are a little hairy because everybody's kind of getting up to speed. We see that they're a little squirrely right now. Reckless Racer gets pushed up into the wall, drops back down into Henson Racing. Gets pushed up, drop back down into the 54 Henson, gets pushed down into the 4 of Dan the Man. Reckless is going to get washed out. Typical gets up, scrapes the wall, comes back down on Reckless. They're able to save it. Let's see if Reckless drops in on Swamp Ass or drops behind him. He keeps it up, but now we got somebody else up in the wall. Let's move up here. Hitting the wall on this track really sucks because it drives you all the way back. You end up losing the draft. You get screwed. That would have been Gunner that hit the wall. But you see the after effect of that. He's going to fall right back to that back of the pack like he's running an acre. Gunner drops back in on the low line, leaving Henson up high on the dry line. Henson might be able to pull this gap a little closer on C-Fan. Make that a pack of 4. 3 is not going to beat 13 though, boys. That 20 Gunner's kind of all over the place, guys. Right now, it looks like we still have... No, we don't still have. Yeah, we do still have Lynch up in the lead. A lot of these guys won't go for the lead instantaneously on this track because the leader uses the most fuel, so it kind of disadvantage to them. With 16 drivers, it doesn't really make a difference as far as where you're gonna be because you're gonna end up pitting together. I'm curious to see what kind of pit strategies we're gonna have. If it's gonna be groups of 4, groups of 8, a sporadic pit, but you definitely want to pit with a group and you want to come out as a group. Big thing here is the dip going into the pit lane. You don't want to get a speeding penalty. It's very easy to do here, and it will ruin your race. I'm liking what I'm seeing though. This high and low line are staying pretty steady. Typically we see the high line bail. It looks like it's a pretty clean split as far as the amount of cars, we got one guy all the way in the back. That would be Hollywood, maybe? That would be Hollywood, but he's close enough. He's got the draft. I move up on Eagles, get a little bit better pull on the draft. The guy gets pushed way down in the dirt, or in the infield. Bleachy gets washed out, creates 3 lines. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We got 3 wide racing over here at Talladega, something we don't see a lot of. See if these guys can hold on to it, manage to keep it going. Yes, they do. Bleachy, unfortunately, Bleachy's in a bad spot. It's only 3 cars. Pretty evenly split. Bleachy's starting to get dumped out now. Bleachy's going to fall all the way to the back, along with whoever that is. Let's see. With Dunlap. Oh, Reckless! Who did he just kill? Reckless just murdered Gunner, ladies and gentlemen. Reckless already living up to his name. He's always good for a couple in a race. Gunner's now screwed, gonna struggle to keep up with that draft, and in about 3 seconds he's gonna be out of that draft. 1-2 by draft. It's going to be a long stage 1 for this man, ladies and gentlemen. A long stage 1. Let's move back up here, see what we got. We got heavy duty kind of getting in the mix. We're going to go on C-Fan stream so I can catch the lap count. Looks like Reckless is falling off the draft as well. I wonder if he kind of... I think we may have lost somebody. No, Gunner's still here. Reckless is behind him, giving him a little bit of a pull. It's not going to be enough to catch the field, but these 2 can work together. Let's see if maybe there's a little retaliation. We're going to go to the Napa Blimp Cam. Looks like Reckless is trying to struggle a little bit, holding the line, going through the turns. Washing up just a hair. Gunner's giving him a hell of a push, kind of hooked on that bumper, but Reckless can't keep it straight enough for him to lock in. These 2 need to be able to lock in and work together, or else they're just going to keep getting walked away from. I will have a lap count when I pay attention to the C-Fan stream here in a second, ladies and gentlemen. Lynch still in first place. Dan the man in second place. Billy Harper making a push, a hell of a push for first. At the line we have eight 18 to go in stage one, so we will see a green flag pit stop. Billy's able to make the pass on that high line. See, ladies and gentlemen, BNC League, pay attention. You can make the high line work. This has been too wide racing the whole race. Billy Holcomb makes the pass and puts Lynch all the way back to third place. Lynch is going to get a push coming through, maybe keep second place. Maybe not. So we got Lynch, the Hellman's man baby machine, Warren third. We're dropping down. Lynch just moved. Oh, Lynch and Henson get into it a little bit. Henson tried to close the door and Lynch was already there. C-Fan going to get pushed up and walked out to the back door. All them big old arms of his are strumping him down. This is a tough track. You got big old arms. You're going to get that lactic acid build up and you're going to fall all the way to the back there, C-Fan. Enjoy that 500-pound bench club. So right now we got Billy Holcomb, the points leader, in first place. The Machine in second place. Warren third. Lynch in fourth. Dan the Man fifth. Eagles sixth. Typical seventh. Heavy Duty eighth. Henson ninth. Bleachy Bones 10th. C-Fan 11th. Tone Touch 12th. I don't know who that car is. That would be, damn it, man. I said his name like 17 times. Hollywood in 13th. Dunlap in 13th. Swamp Ash Trinity in 14th. I'm an idiot, ladies and gentlemen. So Dunlap would be 13th. Swamp Ash is 14th. Gunner's 15th and Reckless is 16th. Flip those two around. Gunner's 16th. Look at what we don't have, ladies and gentlemen. We're in single file racing. Let's go, Talladega. Let's see where we're at on pit stops. We might be coming close to some strategy here. 8 laps remaining on the fuel tank. We had some great 2 and 3 wide racing here for a couple laps, ladies and gentlemen, and we are at single file racing. However, I am not going to sleep on that 47 Eagles car. He loves making runs. We got Henson trying to make a run up him up there. Looks like Typical followed him up. They're going to get strung out on their own, though. See if any of these guys come with them out of the turn. They do not. So they get strung out. Henson and Typical are going to fall way back. C-Fan jumps up. We got War jumping up in that 90 car trying to help this push. Henson going to pull up to the rear bumper. War try to go with a nice little push coming out of the turn. I just don't think they got enough guys in their train. 4, Swamp Ash jumps up, tries to give this push too. We got Dunlap jumping up, splitting his pack up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 might get a little bit of a push. Let's see if anybody else jumps up. Ward drop back down. Ward comes back up. Tone might try to make a move. We might see Bleachy try to make a move. So Bleachy is going to stay down. Let's see if Dan the Man decides to jump up and take this train. Nope, this top line's going to fall off. Somebody's going to bail soon and jump behind Heavy just to not lose a spot, which is kind of smart. Let's see. I'm going to predict that it's going to be that 66 of Dunlap Racing there. We got this lead pack breaking off. It's an interesting thing. These guys are all in line, and the top 3 are checking out a little bit, stepping away. Dan the Man and the Eagles working together. It's going to help pull that pack back together. Drop in a single file, try to recollect, see what happens here. No, we see Dan the Man take the outside line and Eagles follows. These two will work together. They're just not going to have enough. And the problem is now these holes are going to close, so they're going to fall back. We see Henson, War. Wow, we see a bunch of these guys move up. Henson, War, C-Fan, and the Swamp Ass running up. Splitting up that front line. So now it's high line favorite. But Tone Touch is going to try to close this gap over here on the 92 of Hollywood. Henson going to bail. Highline's going to kind of bouncing around, seeing who wants to play with it, who doesn't. See guys say, you know what, the run's a little bit better on the low line. If this high line could lock together, they might have something for this low line. Bunch of fast guys up there. Dunlap got to drop in and try to get locked in the C-Fan here, or else they're not going to do anything. Dunlap's going to have a nice push coming up on the back of C-Fan if he can get there. C-Fan kind of staying off just a hair, see where the hole develops. We might see one of these guys start to bail. Billy's still out front. Machine still in second. Lynch in third for right now, but Hollywood kind of jumps up, takes the lead on this high line. See what happens here. See if this high line stays together. Pushes Hollywood up to the lead. Hollywood getting the push past Lynch real quick. This low line seems to be locked a little bit better, but Henson just locks into the rear of Hollywood. Huge push coming off. Let's see how this run looks. Makes the pass on Lynch, giving a run to HMB Machine. Let's see if this push is going to keep going. Oh, we got somebody bailing out of the high line. Oh, man, that just killed that run. They're still there. They're still trying. Starting to close that guy. We're going to go to the blimp cam and see how this unfolds. Start finish drag race. We got the Hollywood leading on the lap, ladies and gentlemen. Highline came up and took the lead from Billy Holcomb there. We got a guy watching out of the Highline. That was short-lived. Let's see who that is. That is Bleachy. Wonder what happened there. Bleachy is going to be backing out, ladies and germs. Bleachy is retiring. Blown up. Blown up, blown up. Welcome back, Bleachy. I hope your 3 minutes was fun. Bye-bye, Bleachy. Guys are going to go into the pit. Let's see what this trash looks like. Pretty clean entry. The whole field, almost. Let's see who stayed out. Swamp Ass stayed out by himself. Gunner and Reckless are going to try to use this to their advantage and kind of close this gap. I don't think it's going to help them. You shouldn't have to take tires. You should only need fuel. I'm going to ride up here with Swamp Ass and see. Sure, the fuel only is not going to, it's not going to help Swamp Ass. These guys are going to come out of the pits and they're going to be moving. Hopefully Swamp Ass has a plan for this because it's tough. He's going to probably come in, take half a can of fuel. We should have a handful of laps left. I'll let you know in a second. Problem is, this is such a very long pit lane, so it is very hard to do that move by yourself and come out by yourself. So this is really going to hurt him. Gunner and Reckless now enter the pit. Leaders are coming into 3 and 4 right now. Well, the field. Swamp Ass is still in the lead right now. Let's see if this plays to his advantage. I don't think it is. I don't think he's going to have the momentum unless he throws his car in front of the pack. It looks like 2. And Swamp Ass is out of the lead. Let's see when he decides to throw himself up there. Alright, it didn't fare too bad. He came out in 5th place. Not a bad turn of events for him. But the problem is this other pack that's racing up on him have the momentum. I couldn't see how many laps there were because Machine gonna jump up high. Oh wow, drastic move by Eagles. Kind of almost takes out Heavy. They're able to close the gap. Swamp Ass came out of that cycle in 8th place, ladies and gentlemen. The Machines have got the Princess Diana starter kit going on. I hear Big Rig.
Hey, buddy.
Yo, brother.
I'm eating a cheesesteak, so,
okay.
How you doing?
Good, man. Apparently, oh shit, I'm making a mess.
What?
Apparently, somebody didn't like some things that I had to say and reported my PlayStation.
Really?
Yeah. I couldn't share the link to the YouTubers.
That's pretty
so
messed up.
We have 20 laps of 25, so we're coming to 21 at the line. C-Fan's tire lights on, which we all know is not an issue at Talladega here. 5 laps left, ladies and germs. Oh, shit.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, yeah. We did see a lot of 2-lane running, but now we're kind of back to this whole single file thing going on.
Really?
Yep.
I figured there'd be more.
They did it for probably, I'd say, half the stage. It was quite impressive. They even went 3 wide at one point.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 wide through the turns. It didn't pay out, but
dude,
they did it.
It's a huge field tonight, too.
16 drivers.
Talladega.
Talladega. Bleachy Bones made an appearance for 14 laps.
Who'd he wreck?
Himself.
Perfect.
Reckless Racer has lived up to his name. He took out Gunner.
Great. I'm on it now. I'm gonna start my stream. I'm gonna have to cut out before the end, so you're gonna have to handle the what's it called? The
Those their interviews?
Yeah, I gotta pick up the wifey.
Oh boy. Luggy, you wanna jump up? Jump up, buddy.
Yeah, why aren't you up here, Luggy?
He just got home, he said. Right now we got Billy Holcomb, War C fan.
Oh, War's here too?
War is here. Billy Holcomb, War running second, C-Fan right third, there. Typical fourth, Lynch fifth. I'm going to go with C-Fan for the upset.
I know C-Fan's got really fast gears here, and I know when you think Talladega, you're like, oh, well, all the gears are the same, but his fire-off gears are
nice.
Very quick.
However, as I say that, he washes up.
Huh.
And out of the draft, not even attempting to come back. You know why? He's going to blow a tire. Let me go to his. Let me go to his thing. He is going to blow a right front tire.
Let me get on him.
Hopefully, this is the last lap. 2 laps left, and he's got 0% on his right front.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ride. Oh, he's in the wall.
There it goes. That plan did not work out. So C-Fan went from 3rd place to last place. Well,
pick him.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We call that the commentator curse.
Yeah, you picked him. That was rough, man. Wow. I'm going to stay with War. Where's he at?
War is running 2nd, I believe.
No, he's backing off too. I think he's going to pop a tire.
Well, a lot of these guys tried to do 0 tire, man.
I don't understand it. Like, just take the damn tires. I get it, track position, but...
A half a can and right sides is this almost the same pit stop. You're talking
exactly
4 seconds to, like, C-Fan just passed War with a blown tire.
Mm-hmm. This is crazy. Also, guys, if you're ever in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, there's this place called Geno's.
No,
listen. It's a, like the word I know something, K-N-O-W-S.
Yeah.
With a G in front of it.
Yeah, that's a knockoff and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I was not on the leaders. We're going to have Billy win this stage. Let me go
Billy
here.
won, huh? Billy's in the lead again?
I'm going to go... I'll give you the top 5 or 10. So C-Fan finished 10th with a blown tire.
Good for him.
Machine, Billy, God darn it. I hate when people talk and send messages while the stage break happens. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our sponsors, Van Winkle Auto Supply Napa, Tees by Maddie, and Wheels on Wheels. Thank you again for sponsoring us, and we are in our playoffs, the last round of elimination. We will have one more round where there's 2 people eliminated, and the top 2 should be running for the championship, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct, Bill? Yeah, Bill. Rig?
Yeah, that sounds like exactly what's happening. Also, what'd you say?
I don't even know who. 8th is Lynch, 9th is Dunlap, 10th is Tone Touch, 11th is Hollywood, 12th Gunner. Machine is 1st, Henson 2nd, Billy 3rd, Eagles 4th.
Wow.
Heavy 6th. No, not Heavy. I just said Heavy, no. Heavy's 4th.
Look at Henson running that top line with Eagles and Typical right behind him.
I lie. So it's Machine, Henson, Billy, Eagles, Heavy, Typical, Dan the Man, Lynch. We got some weird movement going on already, boys.
Yeah, they went 3 wide for a second there. I don't understand that move. What's up, Snowden? Hey Snowden, see if you can share this stream on the FTR chat. Does that mean if Bubba got hit, we both probably got hit?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to which Thursday night broadcast caused that reporting.
Huh. Definitely last week's, definitely.
I mean, separate game out, that's all. Have more than 3 people. Billy Holcomb gets washed all the way back to the back of the field there, Lig. Yeah, what, Luggy, Rig, Lynch, whatever the fuck your name is. So now it is Henson, Eagles, typical Lynch, Machine, heavy duty.
Wow. Wow.
Dan the Man. I can't tell who that is behind them.
Come on, guys, do some shit. Let's go.
Gunner is up
Looks
there.
like Machine popped up. Hoping for a friend who might do some spots.
Swamp ass. Oh, he's definitely losing.
Top 5 right there. You got Henson, Eagles, typical Lynch, and Dan the Man. Wow. Billy Holcomb in the old 6th spot.
Only one of... No. 2 of our points leaders running in the top 5.
Who's in 3rd in points?
That would be the Eaglet, sir.
Mm.
And then so the fan of the seas. Problem is, the Eagles is, I believe, 80 points out. Something.
Oh, C-Fan's out of the draft already. Dude, you commentator cursed the shit out of him.
I did, buddy. You're welcome. Let's go, Eagles.
Like, he's having himself a rough night. All right, so you want Eagles to do good now?
Yeah. Eagles is just shy of 100 points out of 2nd place. Billy has 435, typical 415. Eagles 332, and C-Fan 293. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's just a battle between typical and Billy.
So, Bub, it's just you.
Oh, nice.
Which leads me to believe something happened. You had to have done something.
I mean, yeah, maybe while I was offline for a week.
Maybe. I love when people get butthurt and they instantly report you.
But, like, who?
I don't know.
We got 2 packs and then a bunch of solo guys up here, ladies and gentlemen.
This front pack, they're trying not to lose each other so hard because they're just pulling away from everyone.
They are, and it's interesting because we know... Bad Bubba, yeah. They call me Mr. Steely Broadcast.
I guess Bubba, what did you do? Did you make a Trump reference?
I have no idea. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I said I wasn't broadcasting. I don't know.
Maybe the E-Pro Racing Series is coming after you?
I have no clue, buddy. Or Stewie. Maybe Stewie's just starting some drama.
Maybe.
Stewie, are you starting drama?
Huh.
So how is that knockoff Geno's cheesesteak there, Ray? Good talk. You stuffed your face, and now you shut up.
Oh, sorry, I was doing some dad shit.
No, you're not allowed to do dad stuff. You're doing fucking broadcast stuff.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be done at 9 o'clock because I gotta go pick up the wife stuff. So.
Nice.
But I'm gonna predict the end of the race. Bottom feeding, last 5 laps, outside pass.
All right, we shall see. Rick just predicted it.
Okay.
And you said who for the win?
I'm on with War.
Okay. I'd like to see that 90 car in victory lane. But right now, he's not even in the top 5, sir.
That's fine. Is he in the second pack?
I believe he is.
Yeah, they're all talking to each other about going high anyway. So. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, go to Geno's.
Swamp Ass out of the draft, C-Fan out of the draft, Gunner out of the draft, Dunlap out of the draft, Reckless out of the draft.
That was the best cheesesteak I've had in like forever. Like, you know when the meat is super soft and it's like everything just meat. Oh dude, I'm all about
I gotta take a pill for soft meat.
Oh no. You gotta have yourself a rough Saturday night with soft meat.
Rick, it almost looks like this second pack is starting to close this gap.
You think I'm joking? They're gonna go high. Like they're back
absolutely.
there. They're back there talking about it. They're like, yo, we're gonna go high, guys, alright?
I don't know how I feel about having Reckless in the tail end of my pack, and I was trying to make it a move.
Right, yeah, no, we're gonna stick with Reckless back here. And the crap part is he's locked right in on Tone Touch.
Yeah. I'm wondering if these guys do go high in the line stalls, who's going to be the first to bail?
Reckless will.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Although Hollywood might. We might see Hollywood.
Or now, you know what? Machine will try to stick it out with War.
100%. And you know, War's going to ride with Billy, and Tone's going to ride with Billy. And Billy's got that lead, the lead of that second pack. So,
Bubba, what's your YouTube channel for Snowden?
Hardcore Bubba Space 85. It's a sexy dude in a gym picture.
Yeah, he's really trying hard in that photo. Are you still lifting people up in your photos, or no?
No, but Swamp Ass is about to get lapped, Rig.
That was quick. That was quick. Oh, Reckless Racer down bottom.
Yep, go for Reckless.
If he falls on the tail end of that, it will be enough. Yep, there it is.
We're golden.
We're going to have the draft now. Going high, like I called. It looked like two guys
Gunner
fell
stuck
off.
with him. Gunner stuck with Swamp Ass. Let's see if Gunner tries to pull up. Nope, he mistimed that terribly. Swamp Ass gets in the way, forces Reckless up.
Oof.
Reckless able to drop back down. Swamp Ass falls in the tail end. Gunner might have a sniff to the draft.
All right, so we got War pushing Billy right now. They are 100% going to go to that high line too. 100%.
There it is. But guess what? It fell apart.
Look, 92 stayed low.
Reckless fell off the draft.
Hollywood said no, and Reckless is too far off to actually get that working.
10 laps left, Rig. We're going to see a green flag pit stop.
Good. I hope so.
So we saw Swamp Ass, the whole field pitted at the same time except for Swamp Ass. Swamp Ass was the only one that stayed out, led the pack, came in, pitted, and came out 8th in that cycle.
What yeah, I want to shout out because like I love that you see guys giving each other the space in the corner and not running each other over.
Correct.
Just like in the C League, not so much in the B League.
I thought you were supposed to slam people in the corners.
No. That's not how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plate race, you're going to give that guy a bubble, you actually go faster. People don't realize when you don't hit them. Yeah, when you don't hit them, it works better. All right, let me do something real quick. I'll be right back. I'm on War.
All right. We have the field breaking off at pit, and Reckless decides last minute to try to make a pit stop. Everybody kind of gets in clean. Henson stayed out. Henson and Typical stayed out. These two, let's see how these guys work together. We've seen them kind of get into each other a little bit in the past season. Let's see if they're going to pit this lap or if they're going to... Looks like Lynch may have stayed out with him. Is that Lynch or is that Heavy? That is Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. So we got Henson, Typical, and Hollywood stayed out, locking up. Oh, a little bit of missed time on the pit there. Not much communication. No, they thought they were going to pit, didn't pit. Interesting strategy here. Let's try to do an extra lap. Let's see if this works to their advantage. I don't see any signals like they're going to go this lap either. Seven laps left. So Henson, Typical, and Hollywood stayed out. And now they've run 2 laps longer.
Is that a DQ?
No. There's still 6 laps left in the race. And there's still plenty of fuel. There's still fuel.
No, but what I'm saying is you have to pit
before 2 laps.
17 laps. No. But after 17 laps.
Oh.
If they don't pit, that clearly means that they're cheating.
Interesting here. I don't know, because C-Fan just went in with 3 laps. So I don't know. I don't know what the math worked out to. I don't remember. Well, I'll let you know when C-Fan comes out and tells me how many laps they've run.
Yeah, ladies and gents, we can only run what's in the tank.
Well, no, because that's... I guess what's in the tank when you start?
Yep, 17 laps.
Tank plus 1 or tank?
Just tank.
Interesting here.
Look at this. This top row is formed up real nice. Got the machine pushing Billy, pushing Worski, pushing Heavy Duty. Oh, Heavy Duty and them. They dropped down a little early and they start bringing up that bottom line. Left Billy Holcomb out to dry.
Tone Touch bails on the high line. Says, "Fuck this! I'm not getting stuck out here." Let's see if Machine. This is gonna. Oh, see, Machine was nice. Kind of let Billy fall back in there.
Yeah. Well, Machine's been working with Billy. War was probably super on the fence right there because he just wanted to let Billy in, and Eagles got up on his bumper, and he's doing Eagles things now.
Listen, we all know that Eagles is going to put his car where it needs to be, especially at a plate track. Can't chat on Bubba's stream.
Yeah, you can't chat on his stream.
That's interesting because I got comments on my thing, but I do have a yellow border. Do you have a yellow thing on your name?
No.
Interesting.
Wait, if I write in my stream, let me see.
Like right now, it says Hardcore Bubba 85, say something, but my name is yellow.
Oh yeah, mine's yellow too.
Oh, okay. Interesting. JD's chatting, Miss FTR chatted, Luggy chatted. Anyway.
Look at this. Look at this battle, man. Ward pushing Heavy, Eagles pushing more. 7 car of Lynch making a miraculous return.
Rig C-Fan's got himself 4 partners.
It's a big man to lift up.
It is, especially running 12th.
He can have all the partners he wants. This front pack looks like
there's a half a lap ahead of them. He ain't catching these leaders. Typical gets pushed all the way back to the back of that lead pack. Billy's all the way in the back of the lead pack. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Billy's in 7th. Typical's in 9th. Eaglet running P3. Good points for him in this stage.
Yep.
That heavy duty booty got the lead right now. Going to pull out a surprise and get the upset for the stage, or is War going to try to make a move?
Nah, Ward's going to push him to it.
I agree. Now, let's see if the Eagles jumps up with Billy and tries to stall this run out, or if the Eagles is going to leave it be.
Oh, give me a second.
Yep. Eagles does exactly what I just predicted. Tries to get the push up, jumps up. Hollywood follows him. Billy's going to try to bump into Hollywood. Machine's going to push Billy up to the back of Hollywood. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, we got somebody else washing up. It looks like Typical pushes up. Billy's going to bail on that high line. Typical gets up into the wall. Machine's going to drop out. Bail on that low line, on that high line. So now we got Eagles stuck up on the top. Lynch stuck up on the top. Typical stuck up on the top. Lynch is going to be able to drop back down a little bit. Yes, he is. Let's see if Eagles tries to force this. He does not. He respects that room. He's going to get washed all the way to the back of this lead pack here. So right now we got Heavy Duty War. Looks like Dan the Man, Tone Touch, right at the top 4. Billy in 5, Lynch in 6th. Machine in 7th. Typical in 8th. Eagles in 9th, trying to run the high line. You're not going to make the pass, Eagles. Nobody's going to come with you. You don't got enough of a run. Now it is. Hey, Snowden, what's up, buddy? The Eagles need to just fall back in. Nobody's going to try to make this run. They don't have a strong enough move. Oh, Typical kind of gets up in the Eagles, trying to make that high move work. And that's our stage, ladies and germs. Heavy Duty War, Dan the Man, Tone Touch, Billy, Lynch, Machine, Typical, and Eagles. I'm wrong. Eagles and Typical. Reckless 10th, Gunner 11th. C-Fan 12, Dunlap 13, Stone at 14, or Swamp Ass 14, Hollywood 15, Henson 16, and Bleachy 33 laps down. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, Stage 3. Heavy Duty War, Dan the Man, Tone Touch, Holcomb, Lynch, Machine, Eagles, Typical, and Reckless rounding out your top 10. Reckless got himself 10th place.
Wow. Wow. That's different.
Yep.
Reckless Racer. Yeah, I'm just excited that War did some work in that. You know, because I picked War.
Did.
And you picked not War.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna ride with C-Fan on his stream for a little bit. C-Fan 23, 23, 23.
Right, because apparently 123 was taken.
Right, and 223s was taken.
Right, so he had to do it 3 times to keep 23. Like, what would that? That'd be 69. Then maybe that's why he did it. Maybe that's why he did it.
Look at that little algorithm. You did that quick. You didn't go to Pemberton math.
No, that was good math, right? You got to remember, though, I was in the fancy math in Pemberton, though.
I mean, it's not that hard to do, though.
Well, you got to try every once in a while. Statistics is really
heavy. Oh, Tone Touch smokes War. Oh boy.
That's it. War was like.
Oh boy. Hang on to her, boys.
There we go.
Oh, Swamp Ass gets pitted off of that rig.
Oh man, who came up on War? Who came up on him?
Who the hell did I just say? Let me go back to my stream. I was on it.
Oh, big
Oh
wreck,
boy,
big wreck,
oh
big
boy,
wreck.
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well,
Big wreck.
that just saved Swamp Ass.
Yes, it did. Now Swamp Ass can come around as the leader. If I'm Swamp Ass, I'm taking everything. I'm like, fill me up,
Absolutely,
give
absolutely.
me tires.
Ladies and gentlemen, this just in. Bleachy Boy, or Bleachy Bones, says people were saying he was lagging, that's why he backed out. He didn't want to cause issues with the playoffs at all. Bleachy, very respectable of you, sir. Very respectable of you. It
Way to
sucks
go,
you
Bleachy Boy.
Welcome back. It sucks you only got to run 14 laps, but like good move, good move. I can respect
Bleachy,
that.
how's Bleachy lagging? He works for PSN now.
Does he? Bleachy,
Yeah.
get my shit unsuspended.
Right? Like, come on, Bleach.
How the hell does one work for... Tone got into war, sir. Tone.
Oh, it's Tone?
Thank you, JD, for the play-by-play there.
I'm going to ride with Gunner up top here.
Rig, look at how that affected the field. We got Billy Holcomb, Lynch, Henson, War, all in the back here.
Look at Typical up in second for some reason. Or now he's back at fifth now. But he was on the outside, P4.
C-Fan making the move up to 6th place, Rig.
Oh boy.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
It's usually on her face. What?
Yeah, I wish. Man, look at all the supply.
Van Wick on the supply right there, ladies and gents. And if she's not into it, she will be.
C-Van got himself up to 3rd place. Right now we got, no
outside
way.
line's gotta drop in,
way, no way. Let me get to that just to confirm. Reckless Racer in the lead. Dan the Man 2nd. C-Fan 3rd. Tone Touch 4th. Machine 5th, maybe, unless the Highline's making the pass.
Yep, and then War right there behind him.
Let's see. I'm going to ride on the nose cam of Reckless.
Oh, War
looking
jumping
back.
up top to pick him up. Oh, man, here we go.
Reckless
Big
kind of
War
washes
daddy.
up, chops the nose of Dan the Man.
There's
back
War
down
next
on
to
him.
Tone Touch again. Oh, man, let's see if they can stick it this time and not wreck each other. That'd be great.
Dan the Man's kind of like, I want to get around Reckless because he just shot my nose. Oh, Hollywood jumps up, bails on the low line. Reckless comes out of that turn squarely.
All right, look at Lynch up top. Oh, man, HMS is
Or
all
is that
going
Lynch?
up top.
That's Lynch. I'm sorry, not Hollywood. I'll tell you what, Rig, it almost looks like Reckless doesn't have a car that can be pushed. Oh, man, huge wreck, boys. What just happened there?
I was watching it. It was on my stream. Take it back. Take it back.
54 laps left, Rig.
Second caution, huh? It's the second one or third one? How many they have?
Second one of the day. Stage 3, guys are getting impatient, getting loose, making changes, trying to change things. Never change anything at Talladega. Reckless, Dan the Man, C-Fan, Lynch, Tone Touch, Machine, Gunner, Billy Holcomb, typical Hollywood. Machine doesn't look like he's pitting. Reckless don't look like he's pitting. And Billy's going to make the pit. Everybody's going to make the pit. Let's see if HMB Machine stays out.
He might. He might do it. You never know. I mean, Machine does crazy things when he's
That's
on
a
the track.
weird rotation to risk. Let's see. He did not. He pitted. Let's see who came out in the plus of that. Gunner, ladies and gentlemen, who's running the back all night outside of the draft, did not pit and is in the pole. Typical giving him a push coming to start finish. Terrible start by Gunner. Billy Holcomb got the jump.
War on this top line, man. War's up top now. He's in the back of the
Is that
pack, and this
Reckless
top
in the
line-
middle of this field? That's a dangerous spot for Reckless to be. Reckless gets up into Hollywood. Reckless collects Hollywood again. Reckless looks like he may have collected C-Fan.
Oh, four wide.
Reckless
riding with War right
Reckless
now.
pushes War into heavy, pushes down on the inside. Reckless bounce off the wall again. From first or not first?
Yeah, he
to-
went penthouse to outhouse real quick right there.
Yeah.
Ward's gonna gap up, and he's gonna let Mr. Holcomb slide in if he wants to.
Typical making a move on Gunner. Said, screw that. Oh, toe touch in the wall. Toe touch collects War? Or Reckless War?
No, that was War, man. And no caution.
Round 2. Ding, ding, ding.
Man, so we're on Holcomb now. That is rough, dude.
Typical.
He came off that wall and just killed War.
Typical Henson, Gunner. Hollywood Machine.
Oh, this top line's pussing out.
Oh, boy.
That's the other problem with that top line. You can't trust anybody.
Lynch jumps way up aggressively, almost collides with the wall. Jumps back down, says, nope, that was a mistake. Cuts Eagle's nose.
And we're back.
Let's see how badly Warren tone were.
And typical, mixed up in that early caution. Out front now. Repaired the damage. I gotta go in 2 minutes. So anybody on my channel, just jump to Bubba's channel. He'll have the race rolling for you. I did 30 minutes of time. That's a 30-minute video right there. Wow, Bub, this is crazy, man. You gotta text me and let me know how this one ends.
I sure will. Whew. Let's see how this plays out, man. This is gonna be interesting. We do have two pits, I believe, in the stage. 48 laps. We got a couple pits in this stage, green flag pits. Those 2 cautions threw a lot of monkey wrench in people's pit stops. Wow. Right now we're looking at tone touch. Typical Henson, Hollywood, Gunner rounding out our top 4. Dan the Man taking top 5. Lynch 6, Eagle 7th, C-Fan 8th. Machine 9th, Billy 10th, Swamp Ass 11th. Heavy Duties later, brother. Heavy Duty 12th, and Dunlap in 13th. Love you too, brother. Tell wifey, so what's up? Warren and Tone are way over here in no man's land. They are begging for a caution. That's the downfall with Talladega, boys. Somebody else's mix-up puts you in the fuck-up. Oh, big move up front. Typical jumps up in front of Henson. Gunner holding his own up here, but I don't know how I'm feeling if I'm Lynch, if I'm going to ride with him or if I'm going to end up bailing on this, because this high line is falling back. Gunner may not have the car to get pushed super quick. Looks like C-Fan might bail. C-Fan decides to stick up here and see how it goes. Not a big enough hole. Eagles bails. Now we're going to start seeing that high line collapse. Don't be surprised to see Machine. There it is. Machine. C-Fan tries to jump in, get in where he fit in. Lynch is going to try to get around Gunner. I don't know if that's the right move. I'd wait for a hole and just drop it low. There you go. You see Lynch trying to make something work. Hopefully somebody opens up a hole. Gunner's just in the way right now. Lynch getting a little impatient. Gunner washes up. No hole yet. You're going to see Lynch drop in about a second. There they go. Wow, good move. Both of them dropped in. Perfect timing. That was a weird move. The low line decided we all want to run a high line. They must not want typical. A little bit of miscommunication there. Now it's only 3 running the low line. And everybody pushing on the high line. We don't really see that ever. So let's see how this decides to work out. If I'm typical, I'm going to jump up and try to kill this run off of Dan the Man. Block this run. I'll sacrifice the spot to Henson because I'm going to get the push through. See how this works out. Typical going to hold strong. That's a shocking move. Typicals are running P2 in points. Don't want to really let these guys kind of get ahead of you and walk back, because that's a long way to try to make it back here. Especially once these guys start running single file. Danny Man going to push up in the lead. Let's go to Napa Blimp Can. Danny Man going to stay up or Billy going to drop? One of these two. Heavy's going to stay up. Typical messed up. He should have killed that line. New leader, Danny Man, ladies and gentlemen. Billy Ogum 2. Heavy 3. There goes that high line collapsing. Leaving C-Fan out all by himself. My man cannot catch a break tonight. Danny Man, Billy Ogum, Heavy Duty, Eagles. Swamp Ass running out your top 5. War is about to get past, ladies and gentlemen. Tough break for him. There's no worse feeling than knowing that a caution didn't come out, you got destroyed, and the leaders are right there barreling down on you. Let's see how War plays this. He's going to stay up, let the whole field come in. Let's see if he's able to keep the draft. That's a big train to try to hopefully catch that draft when you're a slower car. War's probably around 201, 202. These guys are right around 208, 209, 210. It's tough, man. Once that line goes past you, unless anybody jumps up to try to help you out or try to make a run. War's able to squeeze in. Oh, Ward gets pinched back out. We're still trying to find a hole. Nobody wants to play nice. He's going to be able to drop in there. Drop in there in front of Dunlap. Dunlap kind of gives him a little bumper to the butt. Get out of my way. Tone touches the next victim. Now we're back to the single file racing. Hopefully these guys start fanning out. I know we're coming to this point where we should be getting ready to do some green flags. Oh, Tone Tux gets up in the wall again, guys. And missed the draft. Oh, Tone. Come on, buddy. Let's see. Oh, no! The Machine and Hollywood get together. C-Fan gets together. C-Fan, they're trying to hold it strong. No caution. Man, oh man, guys. What a terrible turn of events. Let's try to see what happened there. Looking at the replay, see what happened. So it looked like there was a huge checkup from the 54. Got everybody thumped up. Huge pile up there. Looks like War was involved, Dunlap was involved, Lynch was involved. C-Fan got involved. Basically, this whole pack we're looking at right now. And it was all caused by the 20 of Gunner. No, I lie. The 54. And then Gunner got in the C-Fan, pushed him up, and just catastrophic failure after that. If these guys decide, let's work together, they'll be able to close this gap back up. Oh, Henson gets super wild. Collecting everybody. Huge wreck again. Who's back there spinning? Let's go back. Oh, they get War. Henson, War. Who else is around? C-Fan around. Dunlap around. Henson's still spinning. No caution? Caution, ladies and gentlemen. 36 laps. 36 laps left. Caution flies. These boys better figure it out. We run 2 solid stages with no caution. Stage 3, we get 3 cautions already. Plus one that should have been called. So we got Dan the Man, Billy, Heavy, Eagle, Swamp Ass, Typical, Gunner, C-Fan, Henson Racing, Dunlap. Rounding out your top 10. Typical's not going to pit. Oh, there he goes. Okay, I was going to say, that's a brave move. Dan the Man with the lead. Billy, Heavy Duty, Eagles, Swamp Ass. Gunner. C-Fan. Look at Reckless already trying to make a move up on the top, go 3 wide. Reckless gets down in the war. I'm going to fall back here. See what this guy's doing, man. Trying to go 3 wide on the initial turn, on the initial start. I know War's livid right now. War and Tone Touch get together again. Tone comes back up against War. Swamp Ass gets super squirrely coming out of that turn. Gets washed up. He's stuck on the high line. Swamp Ass touched the wall a little bit. He could be. Let's see if he's gonna be able to drop in. No, he's not. War bails. Says I'm gonna come up top. Let's see if the machine. Oh, Reckless drops on War. Reckless, you gotta get control of that car, boy. Reckless still all over the place right now. Oh, Gunner. Looked like Dunlap came up and gave Gunner the nose, boys. This is fun. Guys getting loose. Guys throwing some shit at the setups, trying to make things faster. I don't know if that's a smart move. Let's get up here with the leaders. Dan the Man Heavy. C-Fan moving up to 3rd. Typical 4th. Henson 5th. Hollywood 6th. Looks like Lynch 7th, maybe. Try to scroll through this field. There's too many red cars. Lynch 7th. Billy 8th. Eagles 9th. Machine 10th. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. We are FTR A-League live at Talladega 100%er. Thank our sponsors, Rambo Auto Supply in Napa. Wheels on Wheels, the Tees by Matty. I'd like to remind everybody again that Checkers or Records will be making a return. We did a rough launch of it last week on a bailed broadcast. We weren't going to put you guys through watching 5 people race at Darlington. So we decided to do some dirt track racing over there at Eldora and some other place that I was absolutely terrible at. And we held Checkers Records that way. If you want to be on Checkers Records tomorrow, reach out to Big Rig or myself through the Discord or through the PlayStation app, and we'll get you on. We're looking for 3 or 4 guys. Come up. We're going to do Checkers Records. We're going to run trucks tomorrow at a dirt track. See how that goes. It should be fun. And Rig's got a little surprise for how that's going to go. So if you guys want to do some dirt racing, shoot us a message. Come on up. Checkers Records tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Same thing, an hour. But instead of sitting around looking at the same cars floating around the screen, you're going to watch cars doing some dirt track racing. We got the Highline forming up here. Really kind of got a dead run on it, though. Let's see if they get the push coming out the outside. Kind of forming out, but not gonna make the run at it. They're gonna bail back down, try to regroup, do this again. Dan the Man in first place, Heavy Duty second, C-Fan third, Typical fourth, Henson fifth, Hollywood sixth, Lynch seventh. There's too many red cars, guys. We need a rule where you can't have the same color cars as anybody else. Yes. Lynch rounding out that top pack. Second pack looks like we got Billy in the lead there. Billy, Eagles, Machine, War, Tone Touch. And Gunner. Let's see if War and that's Jesus. Eagles and Billy Holcomb get together. Huge wreck. Billy's still sliding around backwards. Billy's still not collected. Billy gets it collected. No caution. Well, that's P1 and P3 in points. Caution is out, guys. Caution is out. Caution number 4 of the night. 26 laps left to go, so we will see one more green flag pit stop, maybe. Maybe. 26 laps. I don't know if I said 24, but 26 laps. I can't math today. It's getting interesting, guys. We just saw P1 and P3 in points. Get into it. Don't really know how that happened. All I saw was Billy get sideways. I'm wondering if there's some bumper action going on. Dan the Man, Henson, C-Fan, Typical. Dan the Man, Typical, Henson, Hollywood. Swamp Ass, Heavy, C-Fan, Lynch, Machine, War, Eagles, Billy, no, I'm sorry, Gunner, Billy, Eagles, War, Super Squirrely, Dunlap, Tone, and Reckless. That's your pack right now. Oh boy, getting squirrely. It's tough when you get up to speed on the first 2 laps. Guys are coming into the turns at different rates, different RPMs, different draft points. We're coming out of the end of the race, so you're going to start seeing guys getting a little bit more aggressive. We've seen 4 cautions in stage 3, 0 cautions through stage 1 and 2. So if that's any inclination on what's going to happen come to the end of this race, it should be fun, so make sure you're watching. We're going to look back from Typical's point of view. Good to see two wide racing. Heavy needs to drop back down and kind of get into this draft, man. We don't want to see him drop all the way back. I wonder if Heavy's got a problem. It's weird to have a hole and not take it. Henson washes up. Lynch is super loose. I will be right back, ladies and germs. Sorry about that, guys. Made sure you can see the whole field, though, while I took a step away. Still got Danny Man running one. Swamp Ass moved his way up to second place. Machine moved his way up to third. Gunner fourth. Billy fifth, which we know he's not going to hold there long. Looks like Heavy in sixth. Warren seventh. C-Fan in eighth. Typical in 9th, Henson 10th, Tone Touch in 11th, Lynch in 12th, and Hollywood in 13th. We lost a couple guys off the pack. Dunlap and Reckless. Tone Touch making a heck of a move attempt on Hollywood, not going to be able to complete the pass. Got nobody to work with. Look at this, these guys are scattered. Let me get over here back to the leaders and look backwards. Swamp Ass way up to the wall. Dan the Man said, I'm not getting hung out. You're gonna push me, I'm gonna steal your push. Dan the Man's a sitting duck right now. Let's go to Blimp Cam. Eagles, Billy, Heavy, War. C-Fan making a drastic move up top. Watch Dan the Man all the way back. See if War's going to be able to complete the pass. War gets in Dan a little bit. That allows War and C-Fan to make the move. Oh boy, big checkup. War gets washed out. Dan the Man from first to fifth. That's why we run a highline, ladies and gentlemen. Jump over, try to get a lap count real quick for ya. Hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast. Again, thank our sponsors: Van Winkle Auto Supply in Napa, Tees by Tees by Maddie, and Wheels on Wheels. I am the one, the only B-Dozer Bubba. Big Ring joined us for a little bit. We are FTR A-League Wednesday Night Wreckers. Talladega. Join us tomorrow. 15 laps remaining, so one more pit stop. Join us tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, for Checkers or Wreckers. It's going to be fun. Brought it back. People have been questioning, asking for it. So we're going to give the people what they want. Let's move up here with the leaders. Single file racing. I'm wondering if they're going to split. Who's going to split? Who's going to stay all the way out? It's a tough gamble. You almost got to throw something here. You're not going to get anywhere running single file, so you're going to start seeing some guys try to shoot the gaps, try to get a push. Don't know if you'll see it before pits, but 15 laps is a long time. Guys are going to get a little impatient. Eagles doesn't like running in the lead all the way up until the end of the race on these kind of tracks. Kind of a strategy thing. I know a lot of guys don't. Oh, looked like a little lag. A little lag there, a little lag. Heavy got washed back. Eagles first, Billy second, C-Fan third, towing up, washing him way up into the wall. He's going to get all the way back. Who's behind C-Fan? Let's see if he's got a buddy that'll work with him. Machine making the pit early, so he's kind of splitting it, see how it feels. C-Fan's got Dan the Man. Dan the Man is all about getting ahead of Billy and Eagles here. So let's see if C-Fan decides to make a jump, if Dan the Man's going to follow his Swamp Ass. I'm almost thinking Heavy's got to make the move too if they make the move, because it's too far a gap to try to close to steal those positions. Machine comes out as they're coming up the backstretch. He's about to get put a lap down. And he's recognized lonesome. Not a good place to be up there in no man's land. Oh boy, Heavy gets super loose. Wonder if he had a little help from the 7 car there. 7 car jumps up with him. Hollywood hung out. Tone hung out. We saw these two get into each other earlier. Both get wrecked. Looks like they I'd like to see how that played out. So these guys end up in the booth with them and gonna ask. Looked like Lynch kind of got the back of Swamp Ass there, tried to close the hole. It wasn't there. Lynch able to get back down. Nope, still coming on. There we go. Heavy kind of washes up, gives Lynch a hole. Tone is in no man. Tone gets into somebody. Tone gets into Heavy. Heavy gets back up on the track. Let's see if this causes anything, any kind of disruption. Henson gets up. Gets in the Gunner. Gunner gonna try to... Nope, no hole to make. Stay put, Gunner. Stay put. Gunner gonna be able to fall back down. Oh, we got War into the low end. Typical Wars. Lynch. Guys getting squirrely, man. There's so much going on I can't even call it right now. I don't know if that was a signal by War, or if that was getting loose by War, or somebody closed the hole. Lynch paid the ultimate price on that one. We're able to kind of keep it wrapped up. Lynch getting in the back of the 92 nice and hard. 92 getting in the back of the 08 nice and hard. Hollywood, Lynch, and Tone right now kind of giving each other the chuffle shuffle. Eagles and Billy still top 1 and 2. Let's go back up here with the leaders a little bit. Top 3 in points right there, running 1, 2, 3. Top 4 in points, running 1, 2, 3. Tone touchdown. Typical's the only one missing right now, ladies and gentlemen. So we got Eagles P3 in points, running P1. Billy Holcomb, our points leader, running P2. C-Fan, 4th place in points in the championship, running P3. Dan the Man running P4. Swamp Ass running P6. Heavy running P7. Is that Gunner or Typical? Typical running P8. War running P9. Tone running P10. Hollywood 11. Lynch 12. Henson 13. Gunner 14. Machine 15. Did I just see somebody on the inside? Nope. Guess it must have been a pit. Four cautions, Rig. 4 cautions. Let's get a lap count. About 12 laps left, I think. Let's see. No. Maybe 7 laps? I'll let you know in 2 seconds, ladies and germs. C-Fan up here running P3, ladies and gentlemen. 6 laps left, and we still got a green flag pit stop. So you're going to see green flag pit stops in a matter of 3 laps. Curious to see if the whole field stays together and kind of comes out in a drag race, hoping that there's a black flag, or if we're going to see this pack split. We already saw the machine kind of jump back. He pitted way early. He pitted with 15 laps left, so he's going to be able to stay out. There go the signals. Let's see who the first taker was. Hollywood, Typical, Lynch, and Henson. Oh man, lag. The 92 lagging hard. Swamp Ass just killed Heavy Duty with a lag. Oh man, 94. So right now we got Typical, Lynch. Henson must have gotten a bad pit stop or bad pit exit. Let's try to see who our leader is currently. Oh, Billy gets sideways. Eagles our leader. C-Fan second. Billy third. Typical's coming up on these guys. Let's see how it plays out. I don't know that he's going to get the run. He's not going to have the speed. See who's going to get the run. Move out of the way of Tone. Jump up. I don't know that they're going to have the runoff, guys. But they could get around Swamp Ass here. Jump in front of them and kind of close this gap on the top 3. Might be a game changer. Typical's going to drop real quick and leave Lynch out. I knew that was coming. Lynch is going to get screwed, ladies and gentlemen. pit together and get bailed on. Oh, what a terrible feeling for Lynch. Tone going to give him room? Tone is not going to give him room. Let's jump up here on these leaders, see how this gap closes on them. We lost war, ladies and gentlemen. Lost war. Let me get up here with these leaders. We got Eagles. It's a bad feeling right now if you're Eagles, but Eagles is going to have a plan. You may see Eagles fan up and try to block this run off this high line. There goes Typical with the high line run. Let's see if Eagles is going to bail on the low line. Nobody went with Typical. Nobody went with Typical. Typical going to get stalled out. Billy going to try to jump up. No, he's not. Typical pulled that whole pack to the top three and then got bailed on. That's not a good feeling for P2 in points. Granted, he's got 8 million points on everybody else, but let's see. C-Fan got a tire light on with plenty of time left. Oh, C-Fan getting in the back of Eagles a little bit. Billy gets in the back of C-Fan a little bit. I hear banging. Eagles, C-Fan, Billy, Swamp Ass, Dan the Man rounding out your top 5, guys. I will get you an official lap count in 1 second, but we might be on the white flag lap. Here comes Dan the Man trying to make a move on the high line. Not enough people followed him. Heavy said, nope, I'm going to stick right here. Oh, they're dropping quick. C-Fan making a move. That's not a good choice, buddy. There it is. Eagles, Billy, C-Fan. Eagles, Billy, C-Fan, Swamp Ass, Heavy, Lynch, Gunner, Dan the Man, Typical, and Henson Racing rounding out top 10. Good finish, boys. Good finish. I don't know if Henson can, or C-Fan can hear me, but if he can scroll down. No, Hollywood take a top 10. What a race, man. C-Fan turned it around. War ended up having catastrophic failure. Good run, boys. Good run. Pretty sure we got all 3 of these guys in the booth. Let's just double check real quick. Players joined. C-Fan. I think Eagles is up here still. Great race, great finish. Good job had by all. Eagles, Billy, C-Fan. Mr. Holcomb. Eagles, Eagles, Eagles. There's the 500-pound man, C-Fan.
What's up?
What's up, buddy?
My dog wants to bark right now, but...
No worries, no worries. C-Fan, man, you were my pick to win this thing today. You were my silent assassin, and then as soon as I said you were getting picked, you blew a tire.
Yeah, I don't know why you would pick me as a restricted plate, bud.
Listen, man. Listen, dude. Even a blind dog, gets a bone once in a while.
Yeah.
But it seemed like you got caught up in a ton of shit, and
Yeah.
you were able to pull out a top three. We got all 3 points, top four. Top four of the points in here. The only one that's not making it is typical. How's that make you feel, buddy? Turn a shit race into a great race.
I just wanted to finish in the top 3 tonight, man, because I was kind of just wanted to distance myself from 5th place in points. I'm kind of like in that area that I gotta actually still try and race to get in this championship, and that's my main goal these next couple of races, just to try to get in that championship race, and then we're there. That's the accomplishments for me this year, coming from C to A, just to be in the top 4. I can't ask for much more than that.
Hell yeah, man. I don't think you got nothing to worry about with the points, man. You got 100 points on P5, so you'll be all right.
Yeah, Talladega is definitely not my favorite track because, like you said, I was caught up in a bunch of stuff, which, that's just Talladega and restrictor plate racing. But,
Yep.
We got up towards the front there at the end, man, and I said, I ain't fucking getting off this bottom. Excuse my language.
You're good, buddy. Fuck it. Don't worry about it.
I'm not getting off this bottom unless, I get moved. So, I was just, I was happy to finish third.
Hell yeah, man. Congratulations. Like I said, you turned a shit race into a great race, dude. I was worried, man. I saw your tire blow, and you were even able to make a pass when you had a blown tire to come from 11th to 10th just to finish out the stage. So you got stage 1 points. You know what I mean? So hey,
me and Moore both blew the tire there.
Yeah, it was a great run by you, man. Congratulations. You had the Princess Diana starter kit going on for a little bit today, but you never went full Princess Diana. So
yeah.
Congratulations, man. You stepped away from P5 again in points. You kind of closed the gap a little bit on typical, maybe, but let's talk to Mr. Holcomb, man. I got a question for the both of you two, you P1 and P2. We were on you, and next thing I know, you're sideways sliding through the field. The Eagles is down low sliding through the field. What happened, man? Tell us about it.
We went to make a run there, and I think I caught just a little bit enough of Lynch's right rear there, his bumper. And it just catapulted me, man. I hit the wall, went flying, spun around a couple times. It happens, man. I didn't quite clear him. I thought I was clear, but I wasn't, and just kind of caught him right there, man.
I figured as much. I figured somebody got bumpered and kind of spun it, but it was fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, we had a blast, man. I had a blast. It just kind of sucks we didn't have everybody couldn't be in the party tonight. We had a little bit more than what the party said, but car was great. I was just pretty much just riding and content, kind of just trying to not put myself in a bad situation. Got a couple runs on the high side, made some moves, and there at the end, man, it was kind of crazy. Like, we were all 3 locked up there together when we come out the pits there, and I just backed off because I didn't want to spin C-Fan or spin Eagles or nobody, kind of hindrance nobody. So I just kind of backed off, fell in third, and, just kind of rode from there. And, C-Fan made a move right there at the end, and I was already there, and I had a hell of a run because I'd already backed it up a little bit, and I just had to go. And I kind of squeezed C-Fan out there for P2. But
hey,
I'm happy. I'm happy, man. I hadn't ran too good here at these super speedways in FTR here, and I don't even know if I've won here on a super speedway.
I'm not sure. I don't think you have.
A second place is a win for me, so I'll take it, man. Keep moving on to next week.
Absolutely. We were actually on you guys when you came out of the pits, and it was neat, man. You were sideways. You and C-Fan were hooked. So it's pretty, how the game throws you guys out locked up and makes it a spectacle. But man, congratulations. We saw you float from front to back to front to back to front to black. So, black from back. So congratulations on P2, man. And, stepping out on typical a little bit with some points for the race tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, points, it's going to get us there, but we still gotta close the deal when we get to the championship race. So
Absolutely.
we'll have to see what happens.
The man with the plan, the speedway monster. I mean, I knew coming into this thing you were a force to be reckoned with, Eagles. You've always got things going on, man. It's impressive, dude. Tell us about your race, man.
Yeah, I love these super speedways, man. If you can't tell, I have a blast running them. Car was whenever this was the car I ran in FRR a couple weeks ago when we ran Saturdays, and it felt good. And when I showed up and was racing, and I couldn't keep up in the draft for some reason, and I don't know if it was me, because the rest of the race I didn't have an issue. I thought I had an issue with my gearing. I thought I had the RPMs too high, in which that's like running a slider. I would have been screwed, but it didn't really fix itself. It just, I think it may have been me, thinking, I think I had the idea of, the Cup cars get massive runs, and that's just what I anticipated, and then throughout the race I just kind of got used to it. Guys were coming at 205, not 215.
Right, yep.
But other than that, I had a blast. I don't know what it is with my internet. Every time I qualify, it kicks me out, so I have to start in the back every week for like 4 weeks straight now. So had to come from the back and work my way up, and by the end of stage 1 there, I was in the top 5, finished second, I think. Yeah, finished second in that stage, with a lot of luck with, Roar and those guys blowing tires, C-Fan, and, then lag happened and just edged out Billy there coming to the line with pushing straight.
Yeah.
But that worked out, had a good second stage, and got fortunate. Me and Billy got involved in a couple wrecks there in that final stage, and we just kept trying and kept trying. We had the help. We had Tone, we had C-Fam, we had Lynch, we had the help. It was just
absolutely.
a matter of making it work. And all night long, that outside was a blast to run. Everybody could run up there. Guys were holding their lines better than, most super speedway races. I don't know if anybody other than, I won't call them out, but maybe one guy just couldn't hold their line. And
RR.
Who's that?
RR.
I don't know who that is.
I might be a little reckless, but I don't want to say.
It wasn't reckless.
No,
I mean, reckless did okay.
He was struggling a bit, but
no, man, I had a blast and just got fortunate there when me and Billy got a well, we just kind of stayed on the bottom, and then lag happened up in front. And just
yes, it did.
Front. And that third stage was definitely lag ridden, but we survived. We made it through and came home first again, man. In my books, I know I didn't win Texas. I kind of wish I would have won Texas. I'd be at 5 wins, which is the most I've had since season 1. But hey, I'll take my 4th win of the year, man, or 5.
There you go.
But no, man, I'm having a blast. I'm gonna go for this championship. I know Billy's good at Chicago. Sounds like C-Fan, and of course typical. So it's gonna be tough with more than likely us being in the final 4. But we'll see what it brings, man. I know I had a blast tonight. So really love these super speedways, man. Love them to death.
It was fun, man. You guys at one point were 3 wide for a couple laps, which was awesome to see.
Racing was phenomenal, dude. The racing was absolutely phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was great, man. Like, we ran a long time.
Very little single file. Like, it was so fun.
Yeah, you guys ran pretty much, I'd say, half of stage 1, 2 wide, 3 wide, and then you kind of single filed out. Pit stop cycled through. Then you guys kind of got into some racing again. Stage 2 was a blast. Stage 3, I guess you guys got smoked with a bunch of lag because we saw 4 cautions come out.
Stage 2 was not a blast for me, by the way.
Hell no, he'll more done lap.
Yeah, well, I saw that. Tone struggled a little bit too, man. Sorry, it sucks for Tone. Him and War kind of. I think they're hooking up with Plenty of Fish or Tinder or something because they made a lot of contact tonight. They're taking each other out for dessert right now because they definitely they're at least a cigarette. You know what I mean? But we saw a huge lag spike from Swamp Ass that kind of killed half the field, which let the leaders step out, which. Yeah, so unfortunate for everybody behind him because that destroyed any opportunity for them coming to the last laps. But man, it was nice to see. We had this discussion.
What we kind of figured out was when guys were right on each other's bumper pushing, that's when we would see the lag. if you noticed there in stage 3 before, after we had that last caution and we was all just kind of running nose to tail there,
Yeah, yep.
we were just kind of giving each other a little bit of gap there just to keep the lag from happening. That way you could have a little bit of time to react if something did happen, but we kind of figured it out there at the very end, and we had a blast. That's probably the most fun super speedway race that I've had in a very long time. Had a blast, man. Like,
Yeah.
everybody was driving really good, and it was just fun, man. It was fun to be out there. It was a little sketchy at times when we was all too wide, but it was fun, man. I imagine probably a couple guys were kind of sweating a little bit, and the heartbeat was racing a little bit faster than normal when we was all packed up like that. But it was a
I'll
blast,
tell you, man, it was fun to broadcast because at times there was so much action going on between people getting doored or trying to close a hole or bumping it. You know what I mean? That's actually what I was getting ready to say. Was you guys showed up. Rig came up. He was up here for about a half hour. And it was a discussion in B League where not leaving enough guys room in the corners and kind of slamming into each other in the corners and whatnot. And you guys came out and you created that bubble in the turn, and C League did the same. And it was really nice to see you guys were running too wide for laps like that, but giving each other that courtesy room of that bubble, even if it was just in case the lag spike happened, you could see the difference in how well you can drive through the corners. You know what I mean? You can still race in the corners and not have to worry about getting wrecked. So
yeah, it just kind of sums up really the season and the field that we got. I mean, we've got some really good racers in here across all 3 groups. We're in a good spot. I mean, there's we started off not the best, but everybody's kind of got used to everybody, and everybody knows what kind of moves they're going to make, and riding nose to tail with each other. I mean, it's a great group, man. Like, we got a really good group of guys in here, and I think this championship race is going to be one to watch.
absolutely,
It's because everybody's going to bring their A game, and it should be a blast.
it should be fun, man. It was nice to see some old faces. We saw War in there tonight. Unfortunately, Bleachy, he put in the Discord. People thought he was lagging, so he backed out. He didn't want to interfere with the playoffs. It was good to see him again. So it was good racing, man. So thank you guys so much. Congratulations again, Eagles. Thank you again to our sponsors, Van Wickle Auto Supply in Napa, Tees by Maddie, and Wheels on Wheels. And check us out tomorrow. Like I said, we're going to be doing Checkers and Wreckers 9 o'clock. We're switching the format up. We're racing trucks on dirt tomorrow. Or no, I don't know if we're doing dirt, but we are racing trucks tomorrow. We decided to change it up. Instead of sitting here watching cars scroll across the screen as we talk about things, we're going to bring guys in. We're going to do some races every week. Short races, and have discussion about the season and whatnot, throw questions and answers out there like we did, and figure change up Checkers and Wreckers, get a couple more people involved watching it, get more guys wanting to come up, so that way we'll do racing and have conversation. We'll just shoot the shit. So check us out by the 9 o'clock tomorrow, and for that, again, congratulations, Eagles. Billy, C-Fan, you guys had a hell of a race. C-Fan for turning it around. Good for you, man.
Thanks, Bubba. Thank you guys for coming up here and broadcasting this. Can't thank you guys enough either, man. You and Rig and Lug and whoever else is, I think Enel's jumped in there a couple times.
Yeah,
so thank you guys for the support, and we appreciate it.
Absolutely, boys. And on that, you guys have a good night, and I'm ending this broadcast. Congratulations, Eagles.